These AI tools literally run my entire business and my personal everyday life. And I use them every single day, not just to automate my tasks, but to actually build, monetize, and scale my personal brands, my clients, or my businesses in general. So these AI tools, I promise you, are incredible. I'm not doing any gatekeeping, and no, this is not a paid or sponsored video. These are just the tools I use every single day, and I want to share them with you so you can learn how to use them in 2025 and in 2026 to help build, monetize, and scale your brands. So here we go, and these tools are not in order, but let's start with Readdy AI because I'm using it literally almost every day. I've already built over 10 different websites with this, not only for myself, not only for testing, but for actual paid clients. So Readdy AI is one of the top website builders you can use. I'm going to explain why I like it more than a Bolt or any other website building AI tool right now. First, you can come here. Of course, you can type any prompt you want, as basic as you want, as complex as you want. But the thing I also love most is you can create from a website link. So I can literally post in a website link of any brand or business I want and recreate that. Now, my wife is a huge fan of a brand called Baze by Shay Mitchell. So before we started this, I put that exact link here, which you can see at the top. Rebuild this website, bazetravel.com. And I asked it to rebuild the entire website for me. And literally, it built it 10 minutes or so, but it built it from scratch. So imagine that I was able to take that exact website and rebuild it. And now I can put my own products. I can connect to my Shopify. I can change the branding, logos, everything. But I have a website that literally looks like one of my favorite brands or competitors, and that we've replicated it, which is actually insane if you think about it. Other things I've done is, for example, building simple websites. Like let's say you have a physiotherapy clinic, a chiropractor, a doctor's office, whatever you want. You can build these sites so easily with very, very simple and clean prompts. But here's what I love most about it. You're actually able to build in an AI agent. And this is where things get incredible from Readdy AI. I could have this AI agent be like, we'll just do some random chats here. This AI agent is trained on our companies, okay, with FAQs, with booking calendars, with schedules, with our processes, our workflows, everything. So this AI agent is literally your customer service agent 24/7. They can help guide customers to whatever you need. So for example, if I literally want to book an appointment, I can talk to them like I'm literally a client trying to figure out, okay, how do I book in? Their job, as you can see, is to say like, how can I help you? And if you want to book in, what type of service, what time, what date, all that kind of stuff. So let's just say we need injury prevention. And I'm showing you guys live exactly how the AI agents work. I've done this before. I've done a video on this, but I love this tool. It's absolutely incredible. If you want, go watch the full tutorial on it right here. One of the top tools of 2025. I'm telling you, every solopreneur, every business owner, you need to use Readdy AI. Second tool that I'm not going to break down, but I've talked about before as well, so I'll link the video right above, also is Notebook LM. You can literally create a brain, and it's such a powerful tool to help yourself grow, to act as a co-founder for you, to do so many things. So go watch my video on Notebook LM for how powerful it is. That's my second tool. The third tool that we're going to talk about is Napkin AI. This is basically your visual designer on absolute steroids. It's incredible what it can do. Before we did this, I was like, hey, quickly, can you create a creator monetization flywheel for me? And it made the flywheel. But let me do absolutely a new one for you guys so we can put it together. Let's just say that, of course, it gives you kind of prompts you can use down here as well. But let's just say I want to, let's generate a graphic to show how clothing brands can scale and monetize through social media. This is really random, by the way. I just came up with this just now. We'll go continue. We'll let it kind of create this whole thing for us. You can see through AI crafted everything for us. How can you actually scale through this? It's going to build everything out for us. So all you have to do is let it finish writing. Not only is your designer watch, we're going to click here on this button. We're going to click on this little icon here. It's going to start crafting everything for us automatically. Okay, and the cool thing about Readdy AI, and I'll kind of show you guys as it pops up. Look at this. You can pick different types of graphics. There's so many you can pick from mind maps to brainstorming to everything in between. It's going to auto-populate everything for you based on the content you put in. You can come here, double click, easily change the words to whatever you want. Change words. You can come here, change the colors to literally whatever color you want, whatever color palettes you have. Then you can export it as a PNG, PDF, use it in your graphics on social media, using your pitch decks, your presentations, your websites, whatever you need. But imagine coming here and having a designer to make whatever you want, whatever type of complex graphic you want, your designer can make. And the cool thing is it can design based on different sections, different text, different words. You can have it do its graphic on the entire thing. This is one of the top tools right now. I'm telling you guys, like, we use this so many times from our clients for even pitch decks, and they've worked really well. Next tool is Thumb Magic. And I'm going through this really quickly because I want you guys to see it real quick and just be able to test them by yourself. But again, let me show you why Thumb Magic is cool. So Thumb Magic does YouTube thumbnails and Instagram story like covers, okay? So 9x16 covers. So they're pulling from top creators. So you have like styles like Mr. Beast uses and some of the top creators around. For example, all you have to do is you're gonna go to the start, you're gonna create thumbnail. You can upload your YouTube link exactly as is, or upload a video or a transcript and it'll help you create the thumbnail for you. So the cool kicker about this is, like, for example, I uploaded this video. And you can see here you get to create an avatar. So I have an avatar created for myself with one image, and it makes all these based on my face, literally all these. So I uploaded the video, which is one of the ones I recently posted on my Instagram, and it created all these different thumbnails for me based on the styles I want. Now I love this one right here, cinematic AI power, but I wanted to change power to photos. So I literally just clicked on the edit button or the text button, and you can literally come in here and just change this to whatever you want, right? And you can update it right away and save it. And that's what I did. I changed it to photos, and I pressed save, and it recreated that that for me. So not only does it make really good thumbnails, you can also edit the text very easily, and that is a massive game changer for you. Now, looking at YouTube videos. Now, obviously some of the designs won't be incredible like this one here, but again, look at some of these other designs. Like, these are really great overall. Like, learn secrets in 2 minutes. That's my face. Before, after, like, I'm picking different styles on the side here. It's able to generate so much for you. And the cool thing about this is, like, for example, this text doesn't make sense, but you can easily edit it by clicking the button and changing the text to whatever you want if you like the background image. The other thing I love about this tool is, like, you don't have to use these. You can, if you have a designer you like, use this as inspiration and send to your designer. Be like, hey, you know what? I really like this one right here. Recreate it in your own style, but use this as the base foundation. And if you have no design or no technical skills, no knowledge, you can come here and make your YouTube channel look incredible with AI generated thumbnails that actually look like you, feel like you, and are really nicely designed overall based on high converting thumbnails that some of the top YouTubers in the world use. So I highly recommend that match. Then we got Scribe. I just made an Instagram video on this too, like to break it down further, but Scribe is incredible. So there's a Google Chrome extension for Scribe where you can literally start a capture. But why I love Scribe so much is this is for agencies, business owners, solopreneurs, basically anyone that has a company where you can ask the same question over and over again. And it's just annoying, right? You don't want to tell people the same answer every single time. You want to have your process set up so you can just send them a link to watch it. For example, people always ask me, how do I build a website using Bolt and ChatGPT? Okay. And I made a YouTube video on this, which you can watch also, but I want to send them a quick link. So I recorded the process. So I opened up my extension here on the side and I press start capture and I recorded my entire process. And what Scribe does is it breaks down the entire process for you step by step. You can see here showing everybody exactly what to do, what I typed in, what I didn't use. Did I right click? Did I save? Did I press copy, paste, whatever I did? How do I get the final product? It documents that for you automatically on your screen recording, and you can edit it however you need to. If you need to make some changes or add things to it, you save it, you send that link to all of your employees, and you're done. Imagine you doing that for all your processes and workflows within your business. You're going to save so much time in the long run, but also this is a great way to show people easily how to follow your step-by-step. Next up, we got Emergent, which is right now the top app builder in the world, in my opinion. I've used Lovable, I've used so many other ones. This is the top one for me. It handles complexity, it handles design, it handles so much more in the back end. I just think it's the best all-in-one builder right now for apps. Okay. I'm actually working on an app right now, which I think is really cool. I won't show everything right now, but basically built the whole front end and we're working on the full back end right now. We've added authorization, we've added pricing, we have integration with Stripe at the bottom, and we're doing a lot of cool things with it. But this is my partner in crime. This is my technical co-founder. All the questions, all the testing, all the new features we're adding, we're working back and forth on it. I think that's what's so incredible is like, this has been the most in-depth process I've had with making an app. Lovable and all the other ones are great too. And there's nothing wrong with them, but to me, those are for more simple apps. Emergent has been the best one for making complex apps like the one I'm building right now. So I highly recommend if you want to build a website, a landing page, anything complex or a mobile app, try Emergent out. Go try it out right now because I'm telling you, it is incredible. Now, last tool, I'm not saying it's the best for last, but right now, this is the best tool. I've been using this every single day. It continues to blow my mind. Higgsfield is incredible. And I made so many videos on this. I'll link some of them for you guys here, but please go watch my Instagram. And I'm not trying to plug my Instagram, but I have so many videos on Higgsfield features. I have one on shots. I have one on skin enhancer. I have one on cling. I have one on Nano Banana Pro. I have so many of these already made to show you how to use them, what the outputs are, and why they're so important. But I'm telling you right now, this is the best tool for entrepreneurs, for creators, for anyone trying to get ahead and you don't know where to start. Cling makes it so easy. Imagine being able to come here, and I just did a campaign on this, but this is me as Harry Potter, by the way, as a character. Imagine being able to upload one picture and you press generate and it gives you 9 different camera angles based on just the one picture you uploaded. Do you know how insane that is? Like, it's automatically generating the scene, the context, the pictures, the other people involved, the lighting, everything to make it look like you have 9 other camera angles generated there. It takes you 2 seconds to do. I've made AI models on this. I made a ton of a ton of branding content in the lab. I've made literally full photo shoots from using Higgsfield AI. There's so much you can do here. And I'm telling you guys, you need to come in here and just explain it. Keep in mind, this is not paid at all. I'm not getting paid to talk about this. These are just the top tools that I'm using every single day. And I can't tell you enough how important it is for you to start experimenting. I'll give you another quick example. There's this tool, and you're gonna laugh, but I'm doing this little video right now on meeting Santa Claus and kind of showing parents how to meet Santa Claus and take selfies with him. So there's this tool called Paint, in Paint they just released. So imagine having an original picture and just being able, obviously we can easily remove anything. But for example, like let's say I want to go like this and I want to make the sky red. Imagine being able to just paint over it and be like, I want to make the sky red and generate, and it'll do that. Imagine you can do that in just a few seconds or a few clicks. Like imagine how crazy that is. But I'm going to show you in a few seconds here when it's done that we're literally going to do just that. So while it's doing that, just keep in mind, Higgsfield, in my opinion, is the top dog when it comes to not only having the most features and I don't say a great price, but being able to experiment with speed, because you know that's how important it is right now with AI. You want to test things very fast. As a brand owner, as an entrepreneur, you want to come in here and just test different things, whether it's characters, whether it's video. There's so much you can do and build here. It's incredible. incredible. I'll give you another example. Something else I was playing with was I was asking it, okay, hey, like, can we add another big Christmas tree? I think it's going to be this one right here. So I copied this one. I was like, yo, put another Christmas tree right here. And I just did that. So as it generates this red sky, I'll wait at the finish to show you guys. But again, it's just incredible the level of detail and things you can do. And also something else to keep in mind is like with Higgsfield, we can bring characters to life. So for example, like I made this video myself, like this is post for your Harry Potter fan, post Voldemort battle, right? And there's tears coming down. Then I was able to go and turn this into an actual video, which I'll show you guys over here real quick, where I'm actually speaking.
Why does the pain never end? I have lost so much today.
Now, obviously that's not my voice, but imagine that it did that in literally 2 seconds without me doing anything, and it brought that actual individual to life. Like that's how crazy and fast you can move with AI these days. Now going back to this one's actually still generating, but it's almost done. So what I'll do is we'll pause on that. Oh, it literally just finished, which is beautiful. So if it's gonna be good results, look, boom, you got a red sky right there. And I did do another one where I generated a pink sky too, so you can see that here. But again, just imagine you can change things on the fly, fast, easily. Like Higgsfield makes it easy to come in here and make anything you want, whether it's for your brand or your business. They have a ton of templates, a ton of visual effects. Like look at some of the stuff you can do down here. And I'm telling you guys, it's as simple as literally uploading one image, clicking generate, and it's gonna give you the output. So that's one of my top tools of the entire year to use. So please start playing around, start experimenting. But this is the tip of the iceberg. Wait till 2026 comes. I know there's going to be so many more incredible tools coming out. I will keep breaking them down for all of you. All right. So these AI tools are literally the backbone of how I run my entire business, how I work with my clients, and how I run my daily and personal life. So if you're serious about building, monetizing, and scaling your personal brand or business in 2026, I highly recommend you go and check out 1 or 2 or 3 or some of these tools. And what I will recommend to you next is find out what your biggest bottleneck is. Where are you wasting time? Where do you need to get hours back in your day? And figure out if one of these tools or another AI tool can help you unlock that. That is the key. Find your bottleneck, figure out how AI can help you remove that bottleneck. I got so much more coming. If you need any help, you have thoughts, questions, comments, or ideas, connect with me. Send me an email, hit me up on Instagram, or comment right below on this YouTube link. Like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. I have so much more content coming. I'm having a great time making these videos. I want to keep showing you how to build, monetize, and scale your brand, whether it's through AI or other tools, or just through my personal knowledge and experience. Stay locked in. We have a lot more coming.